All right. We got Michael Giachetti, take one. Only one take, because this is a one-take guy. All right, everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel, Facebook channel. I don't know where this video is going to be, but my name is Jordan Stupar, and of course, I've got with me an unfamiliar face for the rest of you. This is Michael Giachetti. What's up, Michael?
What's up, man?
How are you, dude?
Doing phenomenal, doing phenomenal.
Good, man. This guy came into my office because he actually hired me and hired Lead Revenue to run some of his social media so that he can blow up, grow his team, grow his customer base, and just use and leverage social media to continue growing and scaling his business. What I was most excited about working with Michael for is because he's a young cat. How old are you?
21 years old.
21?
Yep, just turned 21 in November.
In November, all right. Have you been to the bar yet?
Yeah, I've been.
Of course he's been to the bar. Now, he's 21, but what I really like, outside of the fact that he's young, youthful, millennial, or you're like Gen Z.
Yeah, I'm Gen Z.
I have no idea what that cutoff is.
Yeah,
but what impressed me the most, and one of the reasons I was really excited to work with you, is because you're making money. And you're not like making like, oh yeah, I just moved out of mom and dad's house and make like $3,000 a month.
Right.
Last month, Michael, how much money did you make last month?
Made $50,368.
And he knows it to the penny. I love that. I love that. Now, obviously, that's a considerable amount of money for a 21-year-old.
Right.
You whoop my ass. I've never made that type of money when I was 21. Maybe like $50 at Chili's when I was working at Chili's. But that's obviously like super impressive. And I feel like most people in that like 18 to 25 year range, like, most people aren't making that type of money. They're like, they have a lot of college debt. They're either in college, they're like trying to drop out of college.
Right.
They're getting weird jobs that are, making 40, 50 grand a year, whatever. How did you decide to get into making this type of money? What caused that decision to be like, dude, I'm gonna go play a bigger game?
Yeah, I would say so the question you're asking, like, what am I playing for? What is what I'm playing for is really just to, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I moved out to Wisconsin about 18 months ago, but really just to change my family's life back home, and my two nephews and my mom and my two sisters. You know what I mean? Been through all types of things growing up, and they don't have the same opportunity I do to be able to make the money and do the things I do, and I don't want my nephews to live the life that I live. So I'm gonna make sure they're in a good school district and have a nice house and they have the things they need. So that's really what I'm playing for right now, is just to put them in a great situation.
Doing it for the fam.
Yep.
I love it. That's a great why.
Yeah.
Now, obviously you're making money. People are probably looking at this and they're like, man, no way. He must own a company that like had a fluke and like it blew up or something.
Right.
You're doing really just one of the most like, it's kind of like the boring job. Like, what do you do?
I sell life insurance and health insurance, and we provide benefits for the unions. So
it's boring, right? Like that type of stuff. It's not sexy, right? There's nothing sexy about insurance.
No,
it's not like,
not at all.
Oh, this guy started the next social media like app or whatever.
Right.
Like this guy, you're just hustling. You're a normal cat from Cleveland, moved up to Wisconsin, and like literally, you grind really hard, obviously.
Yeah. 100% grind hard. I think when I moved out here, a lot of people said Wisconsin's a hard place to be an entrepreneur. You know what I mean? And it's one of the hardest places to grow in. But I didn't really find that to be true, just because I think it just comes down to your work ethic and attitude. It doesn't really matter where you're at.
No truer words have been spoken. I mean, like I'm here as an entrepreneur too, and it's not, I mean, it's hard anywhere, dude.
Yeah, it ain't easy.
I just mentioned to you 2 seconds ago, I lived in Dallas, I've lived in New Jersey, I've lived in New York City, Miami, Virginia Beach, and obviously I lived here. It's been hard everywhere I go.
Yeah.
Like, that's just life. And for anybody watching, like, it doesn't matter how young or old you are. For those of you out there that are 18, 25, whatever, you're in his age bracket, stop using your youth as an excuse, because it doesn't actually count. Here's a 21-year-old making you've made $120,000 already as of April 28th.
Yeah, that's today, I think.
Yeah, today's the 28th of April. You've already cleared 120. You're on track, obviously, then for somewhere over 300.
Right.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
So how would people get in touch with you? How would people learn more about the opportunity to work with you? I know that chatting a little bit earlier, you have 19 to 20 different people actively making money every single week. What would you say the average person on your team is taking home on a monthly basis?
Monthly basis, it's somewhere between $7,000 and $8,000.
That's a good living.
Yeah, it's a good living.
That's a better living.
80 to 100,000 a year.
Yeah, that's sick. And that's like first year earning potential?
Yeah, that's first year, like average Joe, like not top guy, not like, that's just like average Joe.
Yeah, that's sick. So how would people get a hold of you? Where can they follow you? Where can they message you? Where can they watch you?
Yeah.
How do they get in touch with this superstar 21-year-old money-making boss?
Yeah. Follow me on Instagram, Mikey Giachetti. You probably won't be able to spell it. We'll have to put it at the end of the video. But
I'll put it right here.
Yeah, put it.
Giachetti like spaghetti.
Yeah, Giachetti like spaghetti. That's how you're still. Follow me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook through there. Shoot me a message. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, I'm open to definitely talk. Like I said, right now it's crazy. There's a pandemic. There's the coronavirus is going on. Everyone's out of work. 22 million Americans lost their job. People hate what they do anyways. You know what I mean? So it's like it doesn't really matter. But right now, I'm blessed to be in a recession and depression-proof industry. So we're growing at rapid paces. We've had record back-to-back weeks and months since everything happened. And as much as it sucks why a lot of people are struggling, we're not going to use that not to grow.
I love it, man. Tell me, what is the hardest part about doing what you do, making money? Is it prospecting for people to talk to you? Is it handling objections? Is it what would you say is the biggest challenge the typical person would have to overcome in order to be successful in your industry?
Yeah, 100%. Great question. The good thing is we don't have to prospect any clients. Everything is provided to us, so you don't have to do that ever. I would say the number one thing that would be the hardest thing for most people is to have some type of mental toughness and to be able to deal with adversity and overcome adversity. A lot of people get stuck in a 9-to-5. They want some comfortable money and a comfortable pay, and they want to make $500 to $800 a week and be comfortable because they know that's there because they don't believe in themselves or have that mental toughness to overcome that. So it's like I might get told no 4 times just to make $2,000 in an hour on the next one. You know what I mean? So it's like some people can't do that though, because after the 4th no, they like shut their laptop and throw it away, and they're like, I'm done with this. I can't handle it. You know what I mean?
Truth.
So it's just having that mental toughness, I would say, is the biggest thing.
100,000,000%. I mean, that's been probably one of the major things that's helped me experience the success I have in my life. Is I remember going door to door. That's how my sales career started. And my manager would drop me off in the hood here in Milwaukee. He's like, on one of these doorsteps, man, there's $400. All you got to do is go find that doorstep. And that was literally like the foundation of like, okay, 80 people in a row just slammed the door in my face.
Yeah.
Like, and then I go find that one person that was going to give me that sale where I'd make my $400. And so it doesn't matter whether you're working with Michael. It doesn't matter whether you're working with me. It doesn't matter whether you're working anywhere in the country, whether you're on the phones, on the doors, or doing anything, you're going to get told no 1,000,000 times. And that type of mentality where you're saying grit, being able to handle adversity, being able to handle rejection, I think that's a huge component to success. And I think anybody that has had success would agree with that.
Yeah,
100%.
100%. Agreed.
Million. Last question. Favorite boxer?
Favorite boxer? Probably Sugar Ray Leonard.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah.
I never really got to watch him. I've not been the most interested boxing watcher.
Yeah.
I like watching the fight, like McGregor and
those are fun.
Obviously, you got to watch that.
Those, yeah.
But why Sugar Ray? Why is he the greatest? Why is he the best? Even above people that I know, like Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even. I wouldn't even know if I would consider him the greatest or the best. But my family has been in boxing a lot, and my dad did a commercial with him when I was young, and I seen him, and ever since then, I don't know. I followed him, and it wasn't anything particular about him, but my dad did the commercial with him, and then I just followed him, watched some of his fights, and I liked a lot of it. So
yeah, that would make sense.
You know what I mean? But that was just off the top of my head. I mean, if I were to say probably the best fighter of all time in boxing, I hate to say it, but I'm gonna have to say Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, I mean, he is undefeated.
Yeah,
so
it's like
it's hard to argue.
Yeah, can't argue Floyd. He's probably the best. So.
Yeah, man. All right, now the real last question is: if I'm interested in working with you, where can I work with you? I know that you're licensed in a ton of different states.
Yeah, so you can work with me. I'm central stationed mainly in Wisconsin, but I work all throughout the Midwest, travel throughout the Midwest, Ohio, Illinois, Wisconsin, Michigan, Iowa, Missouri, like anything across the Midwest. You know what I mean? If you're in the Midwest, I would say that we can definitely get in. And even if you're outside of it, I could still probably get in some type of business or contact with you. But that's 100%. The main hubs.
I love it. And assuming that people do want to start working with you, or at least learn about that opportunity, where can they go, man? You got like a link to something?
Yeah. So basically you would, definitely hit me up through my Instagram or through Facebook or whatever, and I'll get you set up with a career briefing or a career webinar to where you can learn more about what I do, how I get paid, the growth, the business, the marketing, what your day-to-day operations would be. And what I tell people is that, it's a 30 or 45 minute session that you're going to learn in. It's right through Zoom, right through the comfort of your home. So it's like, you'll definitely learn something from it. But most people who sit through there feel like they have a great opening as far as what I do and how I've experienced the success that I've had. Some people sit through it and they're like, hey, this isn't for me, phenomenal job, but they learned something from it.
Yeah, 100%. At the end of the day, the only reason I really wanted to post this up, obviously, is to give you a little sauce, man, give you some a podium to stand on for a couple minutes, because I'm always really proud of younger people that are like just hardwired to overcome adversity and challenges and make money.
Right.
Like, it's so important because there's so much money out there. Things haven't slowed down. We're in the middle of a recession, as you just mentioned. People are scared. People are uncertain. And you're still out, like, literally having your best months.
Yeah,
like,
I had my best month.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
And so I would encourage any of you guys out there, whether you're younger, older, whatever, get in touch with Michael, especially if you're in the Midwest. Obviously, he's well connected here. He can get you that opportunity. Get in front of this guy. Obviously, he's 21. Do you have any plans on slowing down, taking your foot off the gas?
Slowing down? No, I have no
plans.
No plans. I'm putting the pedal to the floor.
You're not like going to retire next year?
No, not at all.
You're in it for the long haul?
I'm in it for the long haul.
All right, good.
And I've been here since I was 18 too, so it's not like I just started like the last month.
Yeah, that's also really important, is that you've been putting in some time.
Yeah.
And sooner or later, things do pay off. So get in touch with Michael Giachetti like spaghetti. He's the insurance king over here in the Midwest, and particularly here in Wisconsin, obviously.
Yep.
And be on the lookout for a lot of content from him. Be on the lookout for his story. I actually heard some of his story, and like, it's a story. Like, you're going to want to hear it. So appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate your business, too. Can't wait to watch you blow up, man. And definitely. We still shake hands during coronavirus because we don't care. Money changes hands.
Yes,
so if you got money, then it's changing hands. So shake hands anyway. It's the proper thing to do.
Yes,
and with that, peace out.
Yes, sir.